Ladies and gentlemen, Breitbart has reported, and Punchbowl News has reported, that there is a deal, a written contract, or a written deal that it has been given to Representative Ralph Norman. And I spoke about this in my segment prior to this one, and I believe that Matt Gaetz and others will initially reject and refuse to play ball with the first written offer. We're getting to the point now where Kevin McCarthy is actually writing a contract or writing down everything that he's promised, and that's a good thing, okay? He is committee leadership. I mean, these topics range from committee leadership to obviously impeachment of Biden, but other Democrats or officials within his cabinet as well. Also, releasing declassified information that would completely change the narrative on a number of contentious topics. And so that is a very, very, very good thing, okay? So this is the 11 a.m. video on H.A. Goodman of over 202. We're almost at 203,000 subs. We're going to get to 210,000 subs really soon, people. Tell your friends about this channel. And I just want to thank you for the kind words and the emails and the support that you've been giving on me covering all of this. I don't know at this very moment when this video is being done, if a deal has been struck and made and addressed, or if McCarthy on his 12th or 13th or 14th or 15th or 16th round today finally gains the speakership because the written offer was good enough. I don't know that yet doing this segment. I will be back, obviously, at 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. today to give you the update, okay? Having done the 8 a.m. video this morning on Matt Gaetz almost certainly rejecting the written offer, I think McCarthy's going to come back with numerous offers. I don't think Lauren Boebert, I don't think Matt Gaetz, I don't think that they'll initially accept the offer. It is possible that McCarthy gets it today or this weekend. That would not be a bad thing if the written proposal was good and addressed every issue. If he is a speaker in name only and he has to pretty much address all the goals and political objectives of Matt Gaetz and Lauren Boebert and Chip Roy, and because you look at the country, it's objectively, the economy is objectively worse than it was under Trump. And tanking the U.S. economy and shutting down economic activity was not a Trump policy. That was a Democratic Party policy. You had Democratic governors gleefully shutting down state economies. And it was a choice. You didn't have to do that. Even if the authorities say, even if an official, even the adults in the room, if the smartest people in the room say jump off a cliff, you wouldn't do that. No, you wouldn't. So then why would you engage in, why would you allow any maniac to tell you, to give you advice or to tank your economy? Let's just keep it, to tank your economy. There's a political motive there, and it wasn't Trump's fault. More people lost their lives under you-know-who mashed potato brains than Trump in his first year, okay? The trauma and the hysteria from sensationalizing everything, from media, the sensational coverage by media, in addition to the apoplectic cult, religious allegiance that people have had to the experts, just because they're seen as a foil to Trump. I mean, this is like a huge, I'm going on a tangent, but his last year in office, we began his last year in office with record low unemployment, record low poverty, record highs in household median income, or record lows in poverty. We reached a record low in 2019. Anyway, hit subscribe to this channel right now. Every day at 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. on this channel in the morning, I will have videos in the morning, and I'll give you my analysis and thoughts, and hopefully it's entertaining as well on politics and a whole bunch of other things. But 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. every morning. I would love to share the mornings with you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a blessed and beautiful day and weekend. I'll have a live stream tonight. I'm not sure what time, probably around 8 p.m. or so, 8:30 p.m. And go to H.A. Goodman's other channel in about an hour, because I have a 9 a.m. and a 12 p.m. on H.A. Goodman's other channel every day. And that's set in stone. Every day you'll get 4 videos from me in the morning on H.A. Goodman of almost 203,000 subs. And hit subscribe and tell your friends. And also on H.A. Goodman's other channel. And of course, throughout the day, I will keep you up to date with what's going on. Become a member to my Patreon. Thank you. Go to hagoodman.com to read my writing in The Hill, The Huffington Post, Salon, The Jerusalem Post, The Federalist, and other publications. Become part of a newsletter there. According to Breitbart, a deal has been struck, or it's close to. And they're close to an agreement, and the longer they hold out, the better the agreement. So if today there's no deal, McCarthy is going to come back with another written proposal, then another written proposal, okay? Then McCarthy might call Trump to call Matt Gaetz. Or Matt Gaetz might call Trump for Trump to call Kevin McCarthy and say it's done, it's over. We're finding someone else. Right now, I don't exactly know what's going to take place. I know that they're close. It's likely that Kevin McCarthy is going to become Speaker of the House, but when he does, he will have conceded everything that they've wanted. This is the antithesis of how Democrats work. And it should show you the difference between a political machine and an actual populist political party. I wouldn't say there's still a great deal of, insider trading on both parties, but you don't see the same types of foul play and corruption. Most of the corruption in this day and age is within the Democratic Party. You could look at Hunter's laptop or Hillary's private servers or FTX money, and I think Hillary will be the 24 nominee. I know you think I'm nuts, but I do. Clinton, but I just think, ladies and gentlemen, that you look at the FTX, $1 billion, according to Elon Musk, that was given to $1 billion that was given to the Democratic Party, undisclosed. Government agencies we know from the Twitter files. You have media, government agencies working alongside Twitter. Elon Musk has showed this to the world, revealed this, exposed this to the world, and the cognitive dissonance is impenetrable. It's impenetrable. And what Democrats will do is they'll say, well, it happened, it was protocol. Well, why did it happen? Well, because that's just the way the guidelines and the protocol were designed. You see, it just happens to be that anything we don't like is viewed as a speech that will not be allowed on Twitter. And oh, by the way, that just happens to coincide with how Republicans feel or communicate about the world. So what they'll say is, oh, well, these government agencies were helping Twitter find, individuals. 250,000 accounts were suspended. Almost all of them were conservative and Republican and Trump and all. And it just so happens that those accounts were, were breaking Twitter's rules. But Twitter's rules were designed by lifelong liberal Democrats and far left activists. So it's this circular logic of cognitive dissonance, and that's just on Twitter. You can see there are activists in every major. There's not one Trump supporter at the Washington Post, New York Times, MSNBC, CNN, The Atlantic, Time Magazine, BuzzFeed, New Yorker, New York Magazine, Rolling Stone, Vanity Fair, Esquire. Is there one? Is there one supporter of Trump at the Washington Post? Just one? Because almost half the electorate chose Trump 2 years ago. You'd think there'd be one. But that's not the way it works out. That's why you need Matt Gaetz and Lauren Boebert to do what they're doing. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now. Be here at 4 p.m., 4 p.m. About 3 p.m., I'm going to give you an update as to what's going on today. I think that this written proposal will show McCarthy conceding to everything. And do you think that's a good thing? Give me your thoughts below. If he concedes to everything, is that acceptable to you? If he concedes to everything, will that be acceptable to you? Give me your thoughts below. Thanks, everybody. Be here in a couple of hours and for the live stream tonight. Thank you.